Hey gang, this will be just a quick review of the current event assignment, and at the end of it I'll do the White House assignment, so you can see exactly where to go for that. So the current event assignment, to explain it again, should be fairly simple. It's a minimum of 900 words. You'll probably really want to shoot for about 1,000 to 1,100 words per paper. So 2.5 to 3 pages. And the current event assignment is on some sort of current event that's going on in the world. Something that catches your interest. Maybe, let's see, the Winter Olympics. Some of the internet you wouldn't want to talk about, like who's winning what medals, but some of the international political tensions surrounding the Winter Olympics, or the gay propaganda ban in Russia, could be something you could talk about. What else is going? Immigration reform. Pick on something of the President's State of the Union. He talked about wanting there to be paid leave, paid maternity leave. You could talk about that and anything like that. It's always a good idea to send me an email letting me know what you're planning on doing, and I can help direct you in the right direction, let you know if it's a good idea or not, things like that. There's 3 of them that are due. For each paper, you need to have a minimum of 3 sources, and you'll want to source those like there's an example of on Moodle, and I'm going to pull that up real quick. I didn't think of that. Okay, so the outline of the paper, again, should be fairly simple. You're going to spend about a page and a half or so, roughly thereabouts, on background information. This should be, think of it as kind of like a journalistic looking at the current event topic. What are the facts? What are different people saying? How is the issue being presented in the media even? But you're going to want to try and reserve judgment in that section. Try and filter through what's going on to, through your bias of what's going on to, as much as you can, the facts of it and what different sides are saying. Like I said, so that's the background. Page and a half, thereabouts, to 2 pages long. Now, after you get done with the background, you'll have a section called Opinion, and you will tell your opinion on it. This will be about a page and roughly 1 page to a page and a half long, maybe a little longer if you would like to go a little longer. This is going to be your opinion on the topic. Now, your opinion on the topic needs to be reflective of what you have in your background. So, if you're talking about the Sochi Olympics, and you're talking about the gay marriage propaganda law in Russia, that will be your background. Your opinion should be on the gay marriage ban in Russia, what you think the international implication should be. Should that or will that have an effect on the Olympic Games? Things like that. You shouldn't then transfer and just talk about your opinion on gay marriage in the United States, for example, because your background doesn't reflect the opinion. Your background will provide just the facts and opinion from both sides, or 3 sides or 4 sides. There are lots of different sides to things. And then your opinion should in some way be based upon what you have written in your background. Okay? Hopefully that's simple enough. That's all you need to do. There shouldn't be too much it's not too heavily involved of an assignment. Okay, so when you go on Moodle, you'll see something under study guides that says Chicago Tribune citation style PDF. It'll show you how to do in-text citations, and then you'll need to have a works cited page at the end. So swinging the camera around. Oops, I don't know what I'm looking at. Okay, so here's what it looks like. That's what the PDF looks like, and I don't really know what else to say. But you can follow these instructions as to how to cite things, and then there's a works cited page like that, and the works cited page needs to conform to or be related to what your in-text citations are. This is something that if you have any questions on, you definitely should email me beforehand or ask me about what's going on, how to do this. Here's an example. This is a paper I wrote a long time ago, and it gives just an example of what in-text citations look like and what a works cited page looks like. So if you see here, if it zooms in correctly, there's a citation. Notice it comes after the punctuation, and it has to do with information in this previous sentence. If you scroll down to the bottom of the page, there's the in-text citation right there, with where the information came from. And then we can scroll down to the bottom of the paper. This says bibliography. You'll have a works cited page because you'll be including all of the you'll only have works that you cited. You won't have any additional like reading or anything like that. So yours will say works cited page, and it'll be in alphabetical order, and it'll be formatted just like that. Okay, so like I said, that's that for the current event assignment. I hope that's simple enough. Now the White House assignment should also be pretty easy. You'll watch one of the president's weekly addresses from the past 2 months. Don't watch the one on the State of the Union. We'll watch that in class. And write a summary of what the president said. Simple as that. What the president says elicits a strong reaction out of you, if you have a strong opinion or any opinion at all that you'd like to share, you can talk a little bit about what the president said at first. Make sure that you talk about what the president said and what his point was, and then you can talk about if you agree with them or disagree with them. That's certainly a way you can approach the assignment. I always encourage people to think critically about subjects, interpret what officials are telling them, and have opinions on things. Having opinions is great in an American government class. Just real quick, here's how you do this. Okay, so very simple. Go to whitehouse.gov, click on briefing room, your weekly address, and boom, the first one that's up here you probably do not want to watch because that's the one of the State of the Union, more than likely still at this point. I think it'll change tomorrow actually, because that's February the 1st. But notice there's January 25th about taking action to end sexual assault. You click on it, and there's the president with his hand out as if he's making a commanding and forceful point on what he's talking about. So, watch it, or any of the other ones from within the past 2 months, and tell me what you think about it. And be sure to label which one you're doing, put the date down or something like that. Alright, That's 150 words minimum, roughly half a page, maybe 3/4 of a page. And be sure to check with your, if you're in the Word document with word count. Sometimes there's a word count at the very bottom of the page that constantly updates to make sure you're at that limit, or you meet the minimum. And there's a Moodle place you can upload that. So, cool. Have a great weekend. I will see everybody on Monday.